Gutsy and gritty win by the Raptors, but at a costly price. The Raptors beat the Jazz 101-92 on the road in one of the tougher matchups and areas to play in the NBA. The Raptors won on a back-to-back. Marc Gasol missing out this one since he just returned from injury. The Raptors elected to rest Marc Gasol for this one, but tragedy strikes quick for the Raptors as OG Anunoby and Norman Powell get into a little bit of a collision at the beginning of the game with 2 minutes in, and Norman Powell takes the brunt of the foul. And Norman Powell is on the ground, and OG Anunoby and him land on top of each other, and it did not look good. OG did go back into the locker room. He just said he lost his contact, so he did return into this game. But Norman Powell took most of the beating on this one, and he was limping off the court with the help of Lowry and another member, as he did not return this game after winning the Player of the Week, Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Norman Powell averaging 31 points and 56% field goal shooting. He leaves, and you know what? This kid has just had setback after setback, but he does not miss a beat after coming back from injury, and hopefully it's not too severe. He left with a minor left ankle sprain. Sorry, not minor, a left ankle sprain, so we don't know if it's minor or major. We'll see what the Raptors say after tonight's game, but a huge loss, especially an offensive beast that he's been. The Raptors really need that scoring, especially for that bench unit, which really did poor in the last game. But in this game, the Raptors lose OG and Norman Powell early on, and you know what? Nick Nurse just has to plug and play, guys, as he's done all season long. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, McCall play, and they did an adequate job, just good enough to fill in the beginning, and then OG came back, and the Raptors had a little bit of a deeper rotation than what they used to have at the end of that first quarter. But it was a struggle all game long, just trying to get enough players to create enough offense and to play enough defense to win this game was not easy. And I gotta hand it to Pascal Siakam and Serge Ibaka. It's tough to pick between the two guys, but both guys, in my opinion, were the best players tonight, because Serge Ibaka was just a monster tonight, and he did a great job of shutting down Gobert all game long. I think Gobert ended up with 4 points and 4 rebounds. Just a great job just destroying him on the defensive glass and on the offensive glass, and scored on him multiple times. He was amazing tonight. Serge had 27 tonight, and Siakam also had 27 tonight with 11 rebounds and 8 assists, almost a triple-double for him, as the two big men really destroyed and killed the Jazz on the inside. And then Kyle Lowry chipped in with 21 points as well, dishing and scoring as well as playing great defense. After Royce O'Neal poked the bear, Kyle Lowry, you know the beast that he is, he does not take it lying down, as he fought again and again and again against Royce O'Neal and the Utah Jazz. And it got a little chippy throughout the game, where Royce O'Neal threw out the elbow and got Kyle Lowry, and then Kyle Lowry hit him right back, gave him a nice love tap. And then OG Anunoby and Rudy Gobert at the end of the game went at it. OG throws an elbow after Rudy Gobert grabs him by the jersey, preventing him from jumping on the fast break. And then, you know what, both guys end up pushing and throwing high elbows at each other. And, you know, at the end of the day, both guys got ejected. Did not want anything to escalate. This was about 1 minute left in the game after OG Anunoby blocked Rudy Gobert. I guess tempers were flaring already, and they just retaliated at each other. You don't want to see that, but you like to see that, you know, that chippiness that OG Anunoby has, that he's not going to back down. And Ibaka was one of the sane people here who actually pulled OG out of the scrum. Surprise, surprise. But the Raptors play with heart, grit, and battled through adversity of losing Norman Powell and no Marc Gasol, and still managed to win this game. Just an amazing, amazing achievement by this Raptors team. My takeaways from the game: Siakam, amazing. He looked fantastic scoring the basketball. He was playmaking, he was rebounding, he was defending. Siakam brought it all tonight. Played like a true all-star and a number one option. Kyle Lowry, fantastic. Scoring the basketball. Hit that late, deep three to really give the Raptors a little bit of that cushion that they needed. But Ibaka's defense, rebounding, and scoring, much needed. Just a great game from all three of those guys. And a shout out to Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, Matt Thomas, and Patrick McCaw. Those three guys chipped in major minutes, and you know what? They were adequate and they were good. That Nick Nurse had enough time to rest his starters a little more than he thought he had to, because McCaw played 43 minutes in this game, along with Lowry, who played 43 minutes. And Rondé Hollis-Jefferson was scoring around the rim. He's doing a great job fighting on the boards. He got some great offensive rebounds, which just came out of nowhere. And then Matt Thomas got you that outside shooting, and then he mixed it up on the inside and had those mid-range jumpers off curls and screens. He provided a nice little spike, just that little bit of a hold, so that as the Jazz were scoring, the Raptors were still keeping that gap, that lead, just enough so the starters came in and sealed the deal. But Nick Nurse called some good timeouts, some good challenge. He did win the challenge, and he coached a good game, and the coaching staff did a great job of keeping all their guys prepared. And you know what? Mixing, matching lineups is tough, especially when you're doing some play calling on a bunch of players that don't really fit the most plays that you like to run. But the Raptors made it work, and gotta hand it to the coaching staff. They are keeping these guys relatively healthy and just chugging along, because the Raptors are racking up wins even though they don't have all their guys. A scary moment in this game was Ibaka holding on to his knee 2-3 times in this game after having that sore left knee that he injured prior to getting back. You don't want to see him re-aggravate that, so it was a little bit of a toughie to watch. But the Raptors played a great game despite being on a back-to-back. And you know what? Even though the Raptors played a lot of minutes tonight, the Raptors do not play until Saturday. So they got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. So it's a great time for the Raptors to recuperate, recover, rest any ailing injuries, and just get back to business on Saturday. But a great win by the Raptors. Got to give a few shout-outs out to some players. Thomas, who's great defense. Hollis-Jefferson with just great hustle and scoring on the rim. But I got to give a shout-out to Patrick McCaw, who played a lot of minutes. His defense was great. He forced a lot of turnovers, and he played gritty, and he made a couple offensive plays where I'm like, wow, he can really do that. That little Euro in the lane, solid move by him, but he got to be a little bit more aggressive, looking for a shot. Patrick McCaw, shoot the ball when he gets open. But as a team, the Raptors did a great job just holding down Gobert. Mitchell was 4 of 16 shooting the basketball. Jingles did get it going. Joe Ingles near the end of the game, he had to be double teamed because he was just playmaking, dissecting the Raptors defense. He's a great player to watch. I like watching Joe Ingles play. He's a smart player, savvy defender, and just plays like a true veteran. And Mike Conley was solid as well. Hit a corner three to really cut the lead down. But Kyle Lowry's deep three, OG's three, and Siakam icing with some free throws were some of the biggest moments in this game near the end to really put this game out of hand. And solid game by the Raptors. A tough win, but a much needed win for the Raptors team as they keep their winning streak going. Guys, make sure you guys smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Until next time.